Hi, welcome to Intro to Meditation. We're going to be working with a mantra today. There's sort of a long quote I'd like to read first. So let me do that and then we'll talk about using a mantra. The solution to any problem is obvious once you see it, but when your problem is worry, self-doubt, and self-loathing, it can take some time to see it. Like ancient astronomers spent eons staring at the stars before they realized that the Earth was not the center of the universe, you need to spend time watching your thoughts before it dawns on you that you are both good enough and exceptional. You are worthy of love and don't deserve bad things. I can't read that last one. That is the obvious part that is not obvious. What is also obvious is that things go wrong. Things have always gone wrong, and new things are going wrong all the time. Excessive worrying is something that is currently going wrong, as you imagine what else might go wrong. That worry affects how you feel, and it hurts. Because you don't want to hurt, you worry about what might hurt you, or what has hurt you, instead of working with the hurt that is happening. All that hurt and worry obscures the more basic fact that you're a good, valuable human being, trying your best to get along in a confusing world. It takes some time to untangle the habit of worry, self-doubt, and self-loathing. You don't have to begin by loving yourself. That comes more naturally when you become comfortable with yourself. Comfort with yourself begins with tolerance of yourself. Take a look at where you are now. Take a deep breath and see that you are suffering, and notice your desire not to suffer. The act of doing that is the first step in creating a habit of compassion for yourself. That is a kind, loving gesture toward yourself. Noticing worry or pain and taking a breath breaks up your normal response and confirms your goodness, your desire to feel better, and to help the situation. It helps you deal with the hurt that is happening and clears your mind to better address hurts that have happened or may happen. When you take a breath, you have a moment to see what your thoughts are. See if these thoughts are judging you or others. See if they are about the past or future. Take another breath and remind yourself that they are thoughts. Thoughts come and go. They come in waves and they dig channels. Those channels are the opinions that you develop about things and about yourself. When you practice noticing the coming and going of thoughts, and notice how pain and hurt comes and goes with those thoughts, and practice compassion in response to pain, those channels change. Those opinions don't seem as true anymore. With steady practice of returning your attention to your breath, to your vision, hearing, taste, or touch, you build your awareness of your thought habits and your capacity for compassion. You will still worry, doubt yourself, and maybe even hate yourself from time to time, but you will come to understand that those are just more thoughts, and they will pass, and you will be your fine, good, lovable self when they are gone. So, a mantra. I have a couple of notes written here. Let me read these and then I'll just talk about it. What we want to do is let's talk about it first. A mantra is a protective word or phrase. And when I first heard that definition, my ears perked up because I was like, what is it protecting us from? What is that word or phrase protecting me from? And as I practiced it, and as I practiced other forms of meditation, I realized that what our mantra is protecting us from is our own mind. That constant, automatic, annoying flow of thoughts, right? It's so crowded. When we get used to listening to it and paying attention to our automatic mind, our thinking mind, it just becomes so gross, It's like so annoying and untrue and just cramped. To me, it has a physical aspect that feels crushed and small and oppressed and depressed. Whereas meditation allows my mind to have that open, free, present moment awareness that just feels better. It makes me stronger. So how mantras work is that different people have different main forms of self-talk or thought. Some are more visual, some hear things. Mine is text or words. I think in words, okay? So what a mantra does, I take a word or a phrase and I put it into the verbal circuits of my mind and repeat it end to end to end to end in, and there's no room for other words, right? A mantra takes up all of our word brain or all of our text brain for the period of time that we are practicing. It doesn't allow any other words to come in. The very first time I had read about meditation, I tried to practice, but I would just get up as soon as I sat down, because when you first start to pay attention to that flow of thoughts, it's just overwhelming and it's hard to spend time there. But I love playing tennis, and I played in a tennis league, and the guys I played with were a little bit older, so I would always come out strong and maybe win the first set just because I was younger and fresher. But then as I got tired in the second set, I would start missing serves, just dumping double fault after double fault after double fault, mostly just losing through double fault. And the same thing was happening in the middle of a match, right? I won the first set. The second set, I was starting to fall apart, like happened every time. And I realized it was because every single moment was coaching myself, telling myself, get closer to the line, turn your feet sideways, let the racket swing instead of pushing it. All those end to end to end to end, full of thoughts about playing tennis and how to play tennis better. So this is all happening in the space of a couple seconds between like one double fault and picking up the balls and going to serve again. I was like, okay, from now on, the rest of this match, the only two words allowed in my mind are in when I'm breathing in and out when I'm breathing out. Any other word is a mistake, right? The only allowable words, that's a mantra, right? In and out. And any other word, we turn our attention back to the in and out, right? We don't try to squash the other word or other thoughts. We just have something else to focus on and we turn toward it, right? It's replacement. Almost everything works like that, right? We want to replace something instead of just ending something. And it worked. It felt, all of a sudden, I felt like I could see the ball coming in slow motion. Like I just had so much more presence on the court and so much ability to play. It was wonderful. That was my first successful meditation. I think I won the match. I'm not sure, but it was a very important day. So what we're going to do here is repeat at the pace of a sentence. You can choose almost any word that you would like. Your name, right? Light, peace, dog, something that brings you joy. It's basically anything, because the thing is, we don't want it to be like a motivational or aspirational thing, because we don't want to trigger thoughts. This is not about thinking, this is about not thinking. Repeating even nonsense words, right? Darth Vader, Darth Vader, Darth Vader, Darth Vader. That's the first one I used when I was a little kid. I used to repeat that to myself until it just stopped making sense. That works. So it's not something to think about, it's just something to blindly repeat. It's the words, right? Filling up those mental circuits. We don't want to get them thinking and working more, we want them working less, right? We want to find a fun, easy rhythm, a groove where it starts to repeat itself, right? I'm a rhythmic person, and it helps me to find a bounce or a rhythm, and it's sing-songy, right? And then here's what we already said. This fills the verbal circuits. It makes it easier to notice when our attention is on our thoughts, our everyday mind. Now you have two options here. You can repeat these to yourself in your mind as a meditation, right? Just do the repeating mentally. Or you can do it out loud, right? If you're in a group chanting together, that's fun. Or if you have a way to be able to repeat stuff out loud, then please feel free to do it. I'm going to do it just because I feel like it today. And there is a phrase that's used a lot in Buddhism. It's Om Mani Padme Hum. That's O-M M-A-N-I P-A-D-M-E-H-U-M. And when you actually hear it, especially in Nepalese and Tibetan Buddhist practice, that Padme sounds more like Pei-mei. So that's why when you hear me say the sentence, it'll be Om Mani Padme Hum. Okay? And there's another one that's more from India and has its roots in Hinduism, that is Om Hrim Namah Shivaya. Om Hrim Namah Shivaya. I use that one a lot too. So that's an option, but really just choose your own. You're right. This is to be experimented with. Again, it's not about the words; it's about filling up the word circuits. So you can almost pick anything. So when the time comes to practice, I hope that you sit comfortably and nice and tall, because we want our body to be happy. We want our spine to be upright, and we're going to set a timer and we get ready for our repetition, whether that's inner or outer, and that's how we meditate. Om mani padme hum, 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 Om mani padme hum.